Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 71. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful day and are doing better than yesterday. Now, what I want to talk about today and what I had learned today is that life will become so much easier if we just view it as such, right? Most times, we don't need to change what we are doing. What we do need to change is our image, the way we start viewing things, right? Because the difference in happiness is our difference of exposure. This is why one person, a homeless man or a farmer, may have nothing but has and possesses the widest smile than compared to the successful lawyer or doctor who has a frown or just seems distraught daily. This is because of our different levels of exposure and our different levels and our different understanding of what happiness means, right? Now, this obviously is far from riches. This is obviously far from being having more money than someone else. This is not what happiness is, guys. Obviously, we have all heard the term that money don't buy happiness. And some people say, well, you're poor and you're unhappy because you have no money, right? Now, I am not saying that money can't buy happiness, and I am not saying that poor people are unhappy because of no money. What I can say though is money will only make you more of who you are already. That is all I can say about what money can do for you. So if you are a brat when you're poor, having more money will only make you more of an asshole, right? If you're always a kind and loving, then having more money will only make you share your wealth to other people in need and be more supportive. That is what money will buy. It will only make you more of who you are. Now, have you guys ever think about that the world isn't so bad after all, and that we actually live a wonderful life? Well, you probably never thought about that, right? You probably are unhappy, and if you are unhappy, you probably thought that the world was the reason for it, or other people caused your unhappiness, or you were born into a mediocre family, so you were unhappy for that reason. Now, if that is the case, then this is why you live so unhappily in the first place. That is because you haven't accepted yourself, nor have you accepted others. This is why we judge people, right? To not judge people is hard, and to not discriminate others is difficult. So we label. We label people to save us mental energy rather than to get to know that person, than to give that person a chance to understand them. All right. We refuse that, but rather we put people into groups, we put people into categories to make us life easier. And we do that based on their color, trait, whatever personalities, because of our prior experience we have to that. We believe them as such people, so we place them and judge them as such people. Now, we live unhappy because of our untruthful presumptions, right? We live unhappy because we judge people in a certain way, and thus everyone who are similar to them, we view them as such, right? Say for like we don't like a certain character trait, right? Maybe they are unfit, or maybe they have a certain hair type, or maybe the way they talk, right? Or maybe their skin color, whatever judgment you have on others, that is your problem, right? Now, here's the thing, the issue with that is they may be good people, but just because you had a bad experience with someone, now you view all of them as such, right? It is almost as a defense mechanism to avoid the risk to get hurt again. However, when you do that, everyone who comes across you that looks like that person or acts like that person will trigger you, or put you in a fight or flight response because you fear that they may be the same as the last person, right? When you view people as such, when you view the world as such, then all you're going to get is abundance of that thing you're trying to avoid, right? So you're unhappy because of your false assumption and your quick conclusion of how the world to be and how others to be. You feel like now because you think like it. You have been feeling like this for long that it has become your reality, all right? But it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way, guys. We can always mold our reality. However, it seems hard to change, or seems an unescapable reality because we have been living in this reality for so long, guys. To bring on a new habit, to break out of our comfort zone is almost seems an impossible task to overcome, that is because we found comfort. We had conditioned ourselves to live in this certain timeline. Now, it is not impossible to break free from this. It is not impossible to change your judgment. Now, you had life hard, all right? You went through more than me, and I believe you. I certainly believe you had life hard. You were born in a disadvantaged family. You had to go to boarding school. Your family passed away. You had life hard. I understand that, and I totally believe you, right? And I do believe you can view life a bit different now too. Don't fool yourself. Be honest when you notice the tiniest light shining on you, right? Don't go on today deluding yourself, lying to yourself that you like yourself, that you enjoy yourself, that you appreciate the things, and you're grateful for certain things you have. Don't start doing that unless you actually believe it. Don't say anything or act like anyone just for the benefit and amusement of others. Don't do anything for other people because you want to impress them. That is not far from deluding yourself. All right. Delusion never works. All right. You can never trick your brain or your heart. Then the best way to do this, guys, is to find truly, I mean, truly deep down inside what you actually do enjoy about today. Maybe you are very depressed. You find it very, very hard to appreciate even the smallest things. Or maybe just the littlest thing. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe you had a grin. Or maybe you were so close to smiling back at them. Even just the littlest thing that touched your heart today, that gave warmth to your heart, that maybe tingled some sensation like little butterflies in your tummy. Anything like that. I want you to appreciate and love it. Love it and truly know that it is possible to start seeing the world differently. But we can only do that by not changing what we are doing, but by simply viewing the world differently, by switching our image of how we perceive the world to be and replace it with what we truly do see the world to be without any presumptions or judgment of our past. Now, this is all I gotta say for today. Hopefully, you guys had a wonderful Thursday, and I do hope you guys found this valuable in any way. But if not, that's totally fine because, like every day, I'll be here with you tomorrow. So, see you guys then. Bye bye.